What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I have something really special. I've been wanting to do this for a while and I've really been wanting this flowerhorn fish. So we're finally going to be getting a flowerhorn, but we're not going to be buying a very expensive one. We're actually going to be buying one that is $10. So the challenge today is if the $10 flowerhorn is really worth the money. If it is, comment yes. And if it isn't, comment no. Whatever you think, just leave a comment down in the comment section below. And what I also want to touch base on is if you guys have not already subscribed, go down below and subscribe. But a point from that is if you haven't turned on your post notifications, I would very much do so, because it doesn't show when I post a video. It doesn't really show you guys when I post it. So I've witnessed this myself when I subscribe to other people and I don't see their videos pop up and I'm like, where are the videos? I'm really wondering. And then I go on their YouTube and they're there, but it takes a little bit longer. I really want to see them when they first come out. I want to be the first person to comment. So if you guys are my first person to comment, I will like the comment and I also will comment back to you. Be the first 10 people and I will do that. But let's go head on to Pet Supermarket, see all the fish they have, and also buy a flowerhorn. Alright, so we made it to the back over here. The flowerhorn is inside of this tank right here. You can see him. Little break guy. Now these are only $10, so we're gonna see what this comes out when he is big. All right, you can go ahead. You can see this little guy right here. It looks as if the other fish in the tank had ick, so we're going to be getting super ick here also, so we can treat him before we put him with anything else. Let's get this guy really quick, bring him back to my house. This video is really about seeing if this flowerhorn right here is really worth the $10 that you're getting from Pet Supermarket. I think it might be, because I've seen some grown up when they were bought at Pet Supermarket and they've actually came out really cool. It just matters about the genetics that they have. See, there's plenty of different genetics that you can have for a flowerhorn, plenty of different things, but what I'm looking for is just a colorful fish that has some good spots and is pretty bright. All right, so this guy's gonna be my little buddy on the way home. I'm gonna set him right next to me, have him just like that, put my seatbelt right there. So just in case if he does have ick, we are gonna use this, put it inside of the tank. There you go. Now, let's go head back to my house, put him inside of my 10-gallon tank for just right now, and then once he gets bigger, he's obviously gonna go inside of a bigger tank by himself, because you don't really wanna have flowerhorns with other fish. They are very aggressive and they could possibly kill the other fish. Let's go head home, put him inside of my 10-gallon tank, and I will see you when I'm at my house. And just like that, we made it back home. I have the flowerhorn inside of this bag. $10 for this, and about $10 for that right there, the super ick cure. So this guy is gonna be going inside a 10-gallon tank right here. And the reason for that is because he's so small and there's fish in every single other one of my tanks. This tank is going to be getting a heater tomorrow. He is going to be doing just fine. I have the crawfish in there. They're going to be going out inside of the 75-gallon tank. Another reason why he's going to be inside of this one is because it is easier to treat any type of fish disease in a smaller fish tank, because you don't want to contaminate the whole entire tank, first of all. And also, it's a lot easier to replace the water that is inside of a small tank. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be treating this fish just to make sure that he has nothing and he can't get any of my other fish any type of disease. So that is another reason why he's going to be going inside the 10-gallon tank. We're going to let him sit inside of this 10-gallon tank for probably 15 to 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, because I might go and eat dinner for a little bit and then come back in here and finish off the video. So I will see you all when I'm finished eating dinner right now. So I finally finished eating dinner. It took a little bit, probably 30 minutes. So now he is ready to go inside of this tank. And one thing first, before you do anything else, when you're putting a fish inside your tank, you do not want to contaminate it with the water that is inside of this bag right here. Since your fish has been inside of the bag for a little bit, since you've already been acclimating it, you're going to want to take it out, pour the water inside of a bucket, and have the fish fall into a net, just like right now. Just like this. You're going to want to pop open the bag. We're just going to pop it open. You're going to take open the bag. You're going to pour the fish inside of the net with the water, just to make sure you get a fish in there, like that. So now you have your baby flowerhorn or whatever fish that you're getting inside of the net. which is right here, and now we're gonna be able to put him inside of the tank without contaminating the water. And by doing this, you just plop him right inside of the tank. So my baby flowerhorn is gonna be sitting inside of there until he's probably somewhere around 3.5 to 4 inches. And I know a lot of you that don't know everything about fish keeping, you're wondering, why do I have such small fish inside of such a small tank by itself and with no other types of fish? And the reason for that is this little guy in here, the flowerhorn, is a very aggressive fish, and once they get even bigger, it could even cause a lot more damage to the other fish that are in the tank. So that is why he's in here by himself. We're gonna let him get a little bit bigger in here, and then we're gonna get him a bigger tank. So how I'm gonna be treating this ick that the fish possibly has is by putting this in here, putting a little bit of this in here, drop that in the water. Oh my gosh, why is it so blue? Well, I did not expect that. I really did not expect it to be that blue. We're gonna do this 2 times. We're gonna do this every single day for probably like a week, I believe. I think that's how long you're supposed to do it for. So we're gonna get this water a little bit warmer tomorrow since we're getting the heater, so it's a little bit easier to take care of the ick. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna set this aside so we can take care of the fish every single day for at least a week. I know the lighting isn't very good right now, so what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna go ahead, and my fingers are really blue too, but what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna throw you guys ahead to tomorrow when I have a little bit better lighting in my room and I could possibly have a light on my tank so that you guys can see him a little bit better. The heater's gonna be inside of the tank too. I don't know if it's gonna be while I'm filming it, but it is gonna be in the tank tomorrow. So do not worry about this fish being too cold. He will be fine. The water in here is somewhere around 75 to 80 degrees. It will be perfectly fine. So I'll see you all tomorrow right now. We are back at the next day here. I just put a quick light on there. This is a temporary light so you guys get a good view of the flowerhorn. And I'm also going to be getting the heater today, so that is something to look forward to. He's a little bit shy right now since it is his first day in here, and also the crayfish might have been messing with him last night. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they were. I mean, they didn't mess up his fins at all, but as you can tell, in 1 second, this fish does have ick. So we're going to have to be treating it very closely with this stuff right here. And I will bring you guys along the way, and here he is. You can see the white spots. You see the one that's on his eyeball on the other side, that little white spot. And there's also a few more on his head. But as you can see, his colors are actually coming out very good now. He's going to be looking a lot more cool once he gets a little bit bigger. And the krill and everything that he's going to be eating, especially krill, since you want to have his colors pop out like some shrimp and other things like that. You also do want to feed a tilapia and a few other things to keep it a very healthy fish and not just looking beautiful, but also maturing beautiful. So we have him in there. He's gonna be doing all good. We're gonna be treating the ick disease that he has. You guys will see him once he grows bigger, as he progresses throughout his whole entire life, and I will have probably a 75-gallon aquarium for him once he is pretty much fully grown. And I took the albino Oscar out of this tank over here just because it was getting really messed up by everything else in here. So I'm gonna have to be taking out the gar also, as you see on the arowana once he turns back around. Let me show you. He is absolutely tearing him up. So the gar is gonna be going out. He's gonna be going in this pond that is right outside of my window, actually. You guys can't really see it, but there is a pond right outside of my window, a 200-gallon pond, which the gar will be staying until he probably gets a little bit longer than a foot long, which he's pretty much almost that big now. So in this video, I was trying to test out to see if a $10 flowerhorn is actually worth the money. And to me, I think every fish is worth the money, but it is up to you guys. I believe that once he gets bigger, it will 100% be worth the money. We just have to look forward to see his colors, the krill, what it's gonna be doing to its body, the shrimp, and everything else that I'm gonna be giving it. You want fish to be very pretty, so that's why I'm taking out the gar in this tank, to let my arowana be as pretty as it can be. So the gar is gonna be coming out of that tank. In here, I'm probably gonna be taking out the crayfish so they don't mess with him. And this is where he's going to be growing up until he gets a little bit bigger, like I said before yesterday, that this is going to be his home until he probably gets somewhere around 4 inches. With this fish having ick, we're going to have to be dosing this every 2 days, and then after 4 days we're going to be doing a 25% water change inside of the aquarium so that it takes out a little bit of the water and the water is not contaminated anymore. You don't want to have the super ick cure stored in anything over 82 degrees or else it will not be effective. And then what else does it say on here? If you're doing it with scaleless fish, it could harm them. But this is where I'm gonna end off the video. I wanna thank all of you guys for watching, and if you do believe that this $10 flower horn was worth the money, let me know down in the comment section below. Leave your comment yes or no if you believe he was worth the money or if he wasn't worth the money. If you guys have made it this far in the video and have not already subscribed, go down below and actually smash the subscribe button, put on the post notifications, because if you don't have the post notifications on, a lot of the times the videos don't pop up on your home screen when you're on your phone or whatever. And I've actually witnessed this to the people that I subscribe to. But I was just letting you know if you guys want to see my videos first before everyone else does, and you could possibly be the first one to comment on my videos, I will like your comment and I will also leave a heart next to the comment. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.